Do you know that in Kenya and very near Nairobi, we have two neighboring universities bearing the same name? How comes that so many names that are qualified to be called, na wakikosa hata jina ya kuita, they should even come and ask me if they can call one of the university KHWATENGE University. But they had two universities named after Jomo Kenyatta. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. The first one to be a university was Kenyatta University College. Kenyatta University College, this is how it became to be. For those who stay around or even bypass Kahawa area, you'll find that Kenyatta University borders Kahawa Barracks or Kahawa Garrison. During the colonial time, we had Kahawa Garrison. It was composed of askaris from all over East Africa. When Kenya attained independence, military men, the army then used to be called King's Africa Rifles. Now, Ugandan soldiers went back to Uganda. Tanzanian soldiers went back to Tanzania. So in a compound where we had about, this is my guess, it's not an exact figure, but I'm using the figure for you to understand just an example. Now, for example, the camp had 2,000 soldiers. And then after independence, after Ugandans had gone back to Uganda, Tanzanian had gone back to Tanzania, you find that instead of having 2,000 soldiers, we had 800 soldiers. So Jomo Kenyatta, as the president, decided to divide the military camp into two. One of it remained as Kahawa Garrison. The other one, he decided to make it a college. So initially, what today you call Kenyatta University, KU, initially was called Kenyatta College. When it was called Kenyatta College, it used to train only Form 5 and Form 6 students. So yes, somebody went to Kenyatta College to do his advanced level. Those days, very few schools had advanced level. The other one was Strathmore College. I don't want you to confuse Strathmore College with Strathmore University. Strathmore University is at Madaraka Estate in Nairobi West. Strathmore College was where Strathmore School is. Hizo eneo za Riverside na Mudhangari. That is where Strathmore College was. So Strathmore College and Kenyatta College were strictly Form 5, Form 6 schools. It later became, you'd find each school introducing A-level streams. So as more schools introduced A-level, it was much more comfortable if you were in a school and you did your O-level, ordinary level. Form 4 exams used to be called ordinary level. Sisi tukifika Form 6 ama Form 5 tulikuwa tunaita watu ya Form 4 zero level. Anyway, so schools that had ordinary level started opening up classes for advanced level. When they opened classes for advanced level, it was better to go to the school in case, like the school I went for my O level, Nairobi Technical. I could not go to Nairobi Technical for my A level because Nairobi Technical taught sciences, and I went for my A level for arts, what today you call humanitarians. That is why I went to Bungoma High. Now, for you to go for an A level in a subject that your former school, your ordinary level school taught, it was even better to be there. You're going to be in a familiar circumstance. The teachers who taught you during your O levels are the same teacher who are going to teach you. So many people preferred going for their A levels in their O level schools. So you find that pressure on Kenyatta College became less. Then the government decided that we had only one university, and the university was Nairobi University. So they created or transferred the faculty of education from Nairobi University and took it to Kenyatta University College. Now, initially it was a military camp, then it became Kenyatta College. Now it is Kenyatta University College. I ended up in Form 6, but if I would have wanted to, if I would have qualified, let me not use the word wanted, because my marks did not reach that one for going to university. But if they did, of course they did, but there was few positions. So since my stepbrother Peter had been taken to Oregon by my father could not afford to take a second son to a foreign university. So if I would have ended up as a teacher, if I would have been more cleverer than what I was and ended up as a teacher, I would have ended up as in the faculty of education in Nairobi University. And there is this roundabout near the museum. There is a field there. That is where all students used to go for registration as freshmen. So anybody going to Kenyatta University College would go to that field and be registered in the faculty of law. After registration, they would board buses to Kahawa and start learning at Kenyatta University College. The faculty of law, the faculty of education had only 3 subjects. Either you graduated as a Bachelor of Education in Arts, or you graduated as a Bachelor of Education in Science, or you graduated as a Bachelor of Education General. Now, what those in general are being taught, I don't know. As I've told you, on the day of registration, you went to that Kakiwanja at the Uhuru Highway roundabout next to museum, and then you left to go and stay in Kenyatta University College for 3 years. Sio kama nyinyi mnaenda 4 years. You go there for 3 years and only come back to the main campus for your graduation. That is why people of my age still call Nairobi University at the main campus. You know, every university has a main campus, including Kenyatta University. Now, in the 1990s, Moi brought in a professor from abroad who was to do some inquiry as to the suitability of Kenya getting a second university. They went around and it was decided that a forest be cleared somewhere near Eldoret, and that is how Moi University started. And soon immediately, Kenyatta University College was upgraded as a fully fledged university. That is how a military camp rose to be Kenyatta College. Then from there, and before it was made a Kenyatta University College, remember, when secondary schools started taking in A-level people, it for some time became a diploma teachers college, but later on ended up as Kenyatta University College, and finally Kenyatta University, KU. Hata iko na hospitali level 6. Now that is Kenyatta University for you. There is another university named after Kenyatta. It is called Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture, JI-TENGE. Hiyo ndio university. Unajua inaitwa KHWATENGE. Mbona isiitwe KHWATENGE? Now, JI-TENGE, there was a time when Jomo Kenyatta felt that we did not have technicians, especially in technical fields, agricultural technical fields. Then Jomo Kenyatta took out one of his shambas, the shamba in Juja, gave it free to the government. Don't ask me whether initially it was his. Ukiniuliza nitakwambia angalia hiyo till number. Eka kitu kwa till number. So, don't ask me where he got the land in the first place, but Jomo Kenyatta had land in Juja, and in his own volition, in concurrence with his family, they accepted that they set up a college there, which was to strictly address agricultural issues at the certificate level, because those who are undergoing diploma level used to be trained at Egerton College, Njoro. If you are qualified enough to study degree, you went to a Faculty of Agriculture in Nairobi University. If you are qualified to study for a diploma, you went to Egerton College, Njoro. But if you are certificate or artisan level, you went to Jomo Kenyatta College. Then Jomo Kenyatta College later started offering other issues, diploma. Then later it became a fully fledged university. Then there was a question of the two universities sharing Kenyatta name. Why don't we have one university Kenyatta and the other having another name? Kenyatta University said no. This thing has for a long time been known as Kenyatta College, Kenyatta University College, Kenyatta whatever. So we retain the name of Kenyatta. Let the Juja people look for a name. But then the Juja people said, the Kenyatta family gave us land freely, so we should retain the name. So that is how and why two universities share a common name. Before I go, I want also to comment on Egerton College, which also became Egerton University. There was a time when there was a question that Egerton was a colonialist, a settler, and why should we, when we are renaming things into African names or regional names, why should the place continue being called Egerton? The reason is very simple. Egerton was a large-scale farmer, like any other settler. Then he went to London, wanted to marry a girl there. The girl came to Kenya. Then there was that him going to visit her in London, she coming here. And one day he asked her to pinpoint any house, any castle in London which she liked, and she pinpointed a castle, and Egerton came and constructed a similar castle in Molo, in Njoro. When he constructed a similar castle in Njoro, he went and invited that lady to come and see what he had built for her so that they get married. Huyo msichana alifika akaangalia hiyo castle akasema, hii ni kitu gani? Hii ni matope gani unanifanyia? You think girl started that yesterday? Hakuna. She went away. And the man decided never to marry. He stayed as a bachelor. He had those days wazungu walikuwa na kakijiji cha wafanyikazi wa Afrika. So he had workers in that estate who used to work at his place, and they were married, but he gave them condition that there's no time that their wives would meander and go to the castle. So I think because of that, he hated old women, and he offered an agricultural college in his land. When he died, he was a bachelor. He had no sons or a family to leave behind, and so the Ministry of Agriculture converted the land that he had given to the country as Egerton College. They felt that renaming the college or even the university under another name would not be good, because even though he was a Mkaburu, but if it were not for him, we would not be having Egerton University or Egerton College. I have meandered from the two universities, but I believe my meandering is of good historical fact. Keep watching. And I'm liking the comments people are making. They are assisting me in determining what next I'll present. Thank you. You don't know how happy I am when you do so. Thank you again.